YouTubes?
Yes. Yes.
The YouTubies.
And
Yes.
no, you have to say
The
it like
YouTubies.
you have to do it properly, like make it fun. Yes.
Yes, my queen.
Shut the fuck.
YouTube.
Shut the fuck
Oh,
up. Oh my God, Inferno.
As you command, Royalty.
Go fuck yourself, Inferno.
My life is good to serve.
Yes, my queen.
My life is
Do
good
it
to
where
serve you,
none
my
of us
liege.
can, and do it where none of us can see you.
My liege.
I can still see it. Watch for the clue.
No.
I need to go use the restroom.
We're just turning Beast Wars into some cursed shit. Anyway, hello YouTube. And Sir Naza, would you be so kind as to spread word among the tweeters?
Spread word among the what now?
On the tweeters.
Oh, yeah, hang on a sec.
Alright.
I gotta get a link to your streams.
I'm gonna see if I can get that handled for you. Yada yada to say. Or if you prefer in your vernacular, your days. Prefer in your
Is there a chance you can stream this also on Discord so I can watch it?
It's either Discord or YouTube. I am sorry.
Is there a chance you can stream this? The point is I can't actually watch you streaming because not unless I like
Discord or YouTube.
find some way to turn off the volume on YouTube. The point is I can't actually watch you streaming because not unless I like because I don't like the sound of my voice on YouTube. The point is I can't actually watch you streaming because
Let me see what I can do.
not unless I like because I don't like the sound of my voice on YouTube. The point is I can't actually watch you streaming because
Let me see what I can do.
not unless I like because I don't like the sound of my voice on YouTube. The point is I can't actually watch you streaming because
Let me see what I can do.
not unless I like because I don't like.
I mean, you can just mute the stream on YouTube.
Yeah, I'd have to.
Alright, I just put the link in Discords and in the tweeters.
I posted a public link on Twitter now,
I'll put
sharing it with group chats.
There it is in the watch body. Alright, welcome back YouTube to Mass Effect 3. I deleted the previous iteration of this video because last time there was a little glitch where Samara didn't show up. So you can guess what mission we're starting off with.
Lessus.
Lessus. Lessus. Come on, boys, we're going down to Lessus. Going down to molasses and gonna end up waist deep in molasses. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be great.
I'm Commander Shepard.
Okay, I gotta find the volume on the stream.
Suppose I decide to do something a little different this time around. I guess I should be
Setting.
more.
Additional side.
Oh,
Video and view.
that sucks.
Well, yeah, I can't turn down the stream.
Alright, I'll see if I can doubly stream it in Discord without it killing YouTube. Alright, it's on YouTube, it's on the Discords, try it now.
Right, and I can hear the game without hearing my horrid background voice.
What? I think I'm gonna... I wanna do something more on the efficient side, because we are going up against fucking Reapers.
Let me take you far away.
And it's a game you can play on your fucking telephone. Get real. CV11. So, look, I'm just gonna shut up because otherwise I'll be an asshole. Yes. And let's see, Garrus. I need you to be efficient. And you'll both use widows. I think I'll have you stay with the face and do that. Yes. Nobody needs Cryoblast, BioWare. Stop trying to make it a thing. I'm kidding. Cryoblast is alright. Even so, I'm not gonna waste any points in it. Can he okay.
Dig up any information on the mission, Liara?
Sorry, High Command hid a lot from us. You're headed to an Ardat Yakshi monastery.
Ardat Yakshi? Like Morinth?
No, these Ardat Yakshi lived in the monastery so they wouldn't or
Who is
couldn't
making
harm
that
anyone.
noise?
However, they're still powerful
That'd be my dad.
and potentially very dangerous.
Distracting.
That's why High Command sent commandos to
Alright.
investigate the monastery.
And now this would like you to keep down the
So
singing.
the Asari throw us at the problem?
I agree that the Scorpions is an epic band, but
If there was a chance the Ardat Yakshi
No, because you started it.
I did start it, but you went straight on the tangent for the whole song.
Yeah.
Destroy.
They would have brought heavy explosives with them, yes.
She's hiding over here.
Morinth was dangerous.
She's hiding directly under my chair.
Baby girl, go see Nana.
I'm gonna mute for a sec.
Stride.
Go see Nana.
Yakshi you kill leave behind astronomical body counts. That's why High Command won't rest until this place is destroyed. They'd never risk a single Ardat Yakshi getting loose.
Don't assume anything. Maybe the Ardat Yakshi sent out the distress call. If the Asari want us to destroy this place, I need to know what happened.
Agreed. Once we give a report to High Command, they'll stop wasting lives here.
Alright, and I'm probably gonna keep this weapon for when, stability damper, perfect, and updates for the codex for Ardat Yakshi. Anyone who's watching the stream or watching the VOD afterwards, I'm gonna scroll. You guys get a chance to read it. You may pause and read this to your heart's content, should you desire.
Oh boy, the Codex.
I like giving my viewers a chance to read the codex entries.
There's like full videos people have done on YouTube before that like show off the whole Codex.
I know, but fine.
No. I appreciate that you're still saying, hey, want to check this out?
Yeah. I'm trying to get better about looking at the codex as the entries themselves pop up.
What's interesting, again, an aspect that I absolutely love about these games is that you don't even need the extra material like the comics and novels, because the games are like huge lore dumps all in their own.
A reminder, students are not allowed to visit each other's quarters or to meet in rooms unsupervised by the staff. Students are also forbidden from extranet communication without approval by senior staff members. There are no exceptions to these rules. First offenders will have their free time revoked for a month. Further violations will be met with confinement. Our monastery is our shelter. For it to remain that way, we must make sacrifices. If we do this, I have faith we can continue to enjoy the order and peace this place has given us. By remaining completely ignorant of the outside world. Got it.
It's not so much ignorance of the outside world. You have to remember these are Argot Yakshi.
You won't believe what Yanis managed to
Probably asleep.
Yeah, just me.
meet us after supper in the library. Bring some study work.
Why don't you go get in bed?
Natural. We'll be by the East Video Banks. This is gonna be so great. See you there. Oh, and delete this once you listen to it. Not like last time.
I didn't follow that piece of advice. Also,
I'm back.
so I'm guessing. Welcome back. I'm guessing one of the tenets of being an Ardat Yakshi is no horny.
That was me. Sorry.
Go to horny jail.
It's not even go to horny jail. It's no horny or you're dead. They literally have to kill you if you get too horny.
So instead of horny jail, it's horny hell.
Pretty much.
It's sort of like
Okay.
bidding no adults.
Shepard, I'm telling you to pick this up. What on earth would make you think, okay, I'm going into cover here?
No, I mean, you know the rules. If an Argot Yakshi gets too horny, then that means like they have to send another Asari to murder that person, that Argot Yakshi.
Wake up time at 5:30 a.m.
Oh.
Fuck this place.
That's basically what a Justicar is. So
I think I gave people ample time to read that. Oh no, a dead commando.
All over the galaxy. Sorry.
well, like I said with Argot Yakshi, when they mate with people, like it pretty much overloads their system and kills them.
Teams went silent. This monastery's out of the way. What do the Reapers want with Ardat Yakshi?
Giving us a bad name, you're just whoring around.
A map showing the nav point location of a bomb. Some room called the Great Hall.
I forgot. Is there any truth that happens primarily among?
I request silence during the cutscenes because this is for YouTube.
Okay.
Ardat Yakshi or not, evacuating this place would have saved a lot of lives. If there's no survivors, let's get to the Great Hall and set off that bomb.
What was your question?
Oh, I forgot. Like, I wasn't 100% sure. Was like Ardat Yakshi's created only from like purebloods, or is it just random?
Purebloods only. That's why they're stigmatized in the Asari society.
Makes sense.
Yeah, this looks like a fancy smancy place, doesn't it? Look at this, they got an... Ooh, is that a swimming pool? Fucking...
Very good. I almost didn't hear you.
Samara?
It has been some time, Shepard. You are a most welcome sight. The corruption here runs deep.
What brings a Justicar out here?
My daughters have lived here for centuries, Garrus. I've come for them. Unfortunately, the Reapers had already infested this place by the time I arrived.
You met me hunting down your other Ardat Yakshi daughter. Are these ones just as dangerous?
Falair and Rila have followed the monastery's rules ever since they arrived. They've shown no inclination toward violence.
And you're here to save them.
They are my responsibility. And it's one that cannot be abandoned, even as our galaxy crumbles.
Let's go together. Maybe your daughters can tell us why the Reapers hit this place.
I suspect they will have much to tell us. It has been centuries since I last saw them. We're out of time. We'll meet again. I will draw these creatures off.
Wait! Let's go.
My name is Tashia Pore.
can't decide what's sadder, that or
dirty work. We need them on our side.
actually no, it's definitely Char's message to
Oh yeah, Char's message is pretty sad.
yeah. I think that one's worse because we have a bit more investment in Char.
Because of the previous game.
Whereas with this one's like, yeah, it sucks, but we don't really know those guys. So. Oh, here come the Banshees. I'm gonna cheese the shit out of these guys. Eat my infinite ammo sniper rifle. Okay. Plan B. Clear? No, we are not. Okay, okay, okay. Ow. Oh. That's what I get for trying to be all fancy with my tech armor.
What the hell?
That's a combo I never knew existed.
That thing used to be an Asari. There's not much hope for anyone here, Shepard.
We've got a new codex entry,
The
people.
Reaper called Harvard. Banshees are the corrupted Asari often found leading a Reaper strike force. The Reapers create them specifically from Asari with active or latent predispositions to becoming Ardot Yakshi, a rare neurological condition that enhances the Asari's biotic power while causing the immediate death of anyone she mates with. Lumbering as though in constant pain, the emaciated Banshees are surprisingly durable opponents. They are devastating biotics, able to hurl lethal balls of energy and create shock waves as they regenerate. What Alliance military finds most disturbing is the Banshee's ability to spawn her own warp field and seemingly teleport during combat. Although their wails have no apparent physiological effect, the psychological impact is undeniable. When Banshees die, their Ardot Yakshi genetics twist against them, causing a biotic implosion to ensure they evade capture.
And we have a secondary codex entry on the Justicars. Once again, I shall scroll slowly, give everyone on YouTube the chance to read it. And then mark everything viewed. Alright, let's move on.
Mother, you came.
As soon as I was able. Shepard, this is Falere, my youngest. She and her sister Rila are Ardat Yakshi. They have
Mother, they have Rila.
What?
I saw some of those creatures take her into the Great Hall. I've been trying to get there. What are the Reapers doing here? Harvesting us. They're turning us into those monsters. Please, you can't let that happen to Rila. The Asari thought the Ardat Yakshi were to blame for the attack. This is our home. Most of us are grateful to be here. The monastery is a place Ardat Yakshi can achieve peace.
Falere speaks truthfully, Shepard. I vouch for her words, with pride.
Boy, you think you can just skibbity me in the comments?
Then we have to find Rila fast. The Great Hall has a bomb in it. A bomb? Didn't you come to rescue people? We'll try, but we can't leave this place standing, Falere. You sound like the Commandos. They didn't stop to help anyone.
Falere?
I'm sorry.
CT skibidi.
No.
The Great Hall. She's looking for Rila.
Oh, look at you fancy Asari biotics with
We'll
your
meet you
abilities
there.
to float
Please be
downstairs.
swift.
Is the new part of the Justicar motto, stairs are for squares? 'Cause that's what it seems like to me.
Forget it, Commander. The door's busted. I mean, in case you couldn't tell from the bullet holes.
I had a hunch.
Enjoy. I'm not even gonna look at that.
Jethro, this is Galay. I've blocked extranet access. We don't need the students panicking about these Reaper rumors. Still, it will not hurt to tally our supplies. Please bring me an inventory before evening prayer. I'll contact Cessia later tonight to inquire what set the Asari to war. Go in peace.
Do I have my tech armor maxed out? I do. Durability, recharge, power damage, damage and radius. Hey guys. Having this rifle in the single-player campaign is basically cheating, and I don't care. Alright, the No More Universal cooldowns thing is in my Legendary Edition playthrough, not this one. Gotta get used to that again. Jethra. I had the new girl put in a holding chamber. The Justicar brought her to us. Justicar Fora said she had trouble convincing the prisoner coming to the monastery was necessary. This may explain why the girl lashed out at her guards. She's lucky Fora wasn't here for that. The Justicar's code would have demanded an execution. I'll question some other Justicars on the level of coercion Fora's permitted to use by the code. This isn't the first time our captors arrived here terrified out of their wits, but it will certainly be the last. Jethra, I looked over this year's candidates for supervised visits to Thessia. I'm removing everyone but Yanis. She's impulsive, cunning, and worst of all, a romantic. Find me a worse combination to let outside our walls. I find it suspicious she was even nominated. Let's look into that, and pray it's not Yanis manipulating another infatuation. It takes a great deal of time and effort to persuade Thessia's government to let our best students visit their own homeworld. Unless Yanis matures, she won't be among them. I'm gonna keep the weapons I have. Looks like they put up a fight. Reminded me of the standoffs in Aliens. I hear combat music and I see red on the radar. And she's our priority one always. Seriously, guys? Oh. Okay. So, how are you enjoying the stream, you crazy bastards?
About what I remember.
What'd you say?
I said it's about what I remember.
Yeah.
This is basically a modded game, though, right?
Yeah.
Was she holding off Reapers or was she left behind?
Wish we knew.
I hope Asari Command isn't expecting
I've already played this mission, so I don't think I'm being spoiled.
Yeah, I think you just did this one in your the last time you played this. Wait, did you get to ME3, CT?
Yes, I have, but I haven't finished it yet.
Okay. So I don't think you need to worry about spoilers at this point. Please tell me everyone survived your suicide mission.
Yes, everyone survived.
Good, good. Rayla!
And Falaire.
Rila, wake up.
Falaire, Rila cannot hear us.
Look, she's still alive.
I know, but I am afraid Rila is not well.
Rila's not one of them yet. She can't be. She just needs to wake up.
Rila? Rila, can you hear me? Why did she do that?
Because they've begun to turn her into one of the Reaper's creatures.
I'm sorry. Can we set off that bomb?
We need a detonator.
Commandos would have had one. We've got to find it. Later.
Oh fuck, 2 of them. Alright, 1 down.
Last one down.
For now. Let's get back to that bomb.
Falaire, go! Take the elevator! Rila, what are you doing? It's too late for me. There are hundreds coming. Just go!
Move!
No! Rila! I love you. Rila! We're not your slaves.
Pour one out for Rila, fellas.
Rila, it wasn't even time to say goodbye.
Few can break the Reaper's hold. Rila's will was extraordinary, as was her love for you.
We left her to die.
Rila made her choice, and it has reminded me of what is truly important. Why I swore I'd lay down my life.
What is that?
Falaire, the code demands an Ardat Yakshi cannot live outside a monastery that no longer exists.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Shepard. By the Justicar's code, there is only one way to save Falaire.
Mother, no!
My daughters, you were all so much stronger than I believed. Let go.
What are you doing?
Fulfilling the code.
By throwing your life away?
I won't kill my last daughter.
You won't have to.
Falaire?
I'll stay here. Home. No matter what's become of it.
Without a proper monastery.
I could have left any time. I don't need a building to honor my own code.
And if the Reapers return, they won't take me alive. I promise. Then, the code permits you to stay, as you are. Once this war is over, and if I am able, I will visit, as a Justicar should. I'd understand if you wanted to help Valere rebuild a home here. It must wait now that I can help oppose the Reapers. I'll speak with Valere, then join your forces. If you'll have me, of course. I'd be honored. The honor is mine, my friend. Everything's taken care of down here. Bring in the shuttle.
Right, Commander. I'll just follow the smoke.
I read your report, Commander. We had no idea the situation had deteriorated so quickly.
That's why I set off the bomb.
May the Ardat Yakshi find rest. What the Reapers did to them was monstrous. I had another team of commandos headed to the monastery who I can now formally transfer to Admiral Hackett's command. They'll serve you loyally, Commander. Farewell.
And we've got Samara.
Commander, you've got a new message at your private terminal.
Ooh, we just gained a couple of... Sweet.
The Crucible Project received some new tech from the Asari government.
I'm glad they've decided to help the war effort.
Everybody has to fight now, no matter how pretty you are. I learned that the hard way. Commander?
Commander.
All propulsion systems are running off.
Come on, that thing's made of tissue paper. At least the makeup can take a few hits.
I'd hope so. That thing handles like a drunk rhino. No agility whatsoever.
More like a bull that can climb and climb for days.
It only climbs because of its stupid, vertically aligned Mass Effect fields. Jump or stick. No speed. No lateral movement.
Hey, with a cannon like that, who needs to move?
If you want that, why don't you just stick with the old M29 Grizzly?
Hey, I love that tank.
You would be one to love grizzly bears, Mr. Vega.
What? What's so funny?
Guess who's on the Normandy?
Sit. Good Baron.
Gosh.
Urs. My
Nice.
buddy. He's my buddy. He's a good dog.
Nitro Rabbit?
Urs.
Hey.
Hello, and welcome to Cooking with Zaid. Today we're going to be making Zaid's goddamn good chocolate chip cookies. Or as I like to call them, just cookies. That's because there is only one kind of cookie, and that's chocolate chip. You hand me a cookie and it's not chocolate chip, my first response will be to say, I thought you said that was a cookie. My second response will be to use Jesse to beat your teeth down into your liver. Now these cookies are as simple as they are goddamn delicious. You're gonna need some ingredients though. You will need 3 cups of flour, unsifted, a teaspoon of baking soda, a teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, a cup of margarine or butter. I like half and half even better. That would be 1 stick of each. 1 1/3 cup sugar, 2/3 a cup of packed brown sugar, 2 eggs, and last but not least, a pound of chocolate chips. Now you may be asking yourself, Zaid, what the hell are you teaching us how to make cookies for? I thought you were a badass. Why ain't you teaching us how to grill up the steak we just tore out of the grizzly bear we killed with our bare hands? I'll tell you why. Because a real man eats his grizzly steaks raw. Chocolate chip cookies, on the other hand, warrant some goddamn preparation. So shut up and listen. So, first things first. Take your butter or your margarine out so it can start warming up. Preheat your oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. That's about 160 centigrade. Take the dry ingredients, the flour, the baking soda and the salt, and mix them together in a big bowl. Then, once your butter or margarine is at room temperature, beat it along with the sugars, the vanilla, and the eggs until it's a nice smooth mixture. Then mix in the dry stuff from before, a little bit at a time. And mix it by hand, for Christ's sake. Show a little pride in your work. Christ, Jesus Christ. Chocolate chips are last. Mix them in to taste, and the dough is ready. Now we come to the hardest part, where you're left in your kitchen with a big ball of dough and a hell of a decision. Do I cook the dough, or just eat it raw? Either way, you won't get any judgment from me. Better men than I have fallen prey to the allure of a proper made batch of cookie dough. And salmonella, don't be a pansy. If you do decide to cook it, however, here's what you do. Toss some wax or parchment paper on the cookie sheet and split the dough up into uniform balls, about 1 inch across. Toss them in the oven and let them cook for 11 minutes. High altitudes might take a few more, but don't you dare burn them. They'll be soft when you take them out, that's normal. Let them cool and they'll be perfect. That is a goddamn good cookie.
Put those cookies down now.
I'd like Shepard to run into Saeed and be like, "Hey, so what was the whole deal with the you making cookies thing?" "Oh, I'd make ends meet, didn't I?" Yes, I'll take that.
Looking for weapons.
That was a war asset upgrade. I was
Oh,
just
okay.
buying useless shit. Well, I wouldn't call the M37 Falcon useless. Isn't there some kind of like auto aquarium you can buy on the Citadel?
Hey there.
There it is. There's my shiny. We'll upgrade these to at least to a rank 5, and then I'll hold off on any more upgrades after that.
The next time you blow up a monastery, let me know you've left the premises, okay? I worry about you. Doesn't hurt to go over the weapon roster one more time.
Alright, what do we want to do next? Oh. I think I know what I want. Yes. Actually, first of all, let's see if Garrus has anything to say.
Have we heard from Agent DeTrace yet?
She has not reported in for over 8 hours, Doctor.
She was stationed on Valchir when the Reapers invaded. I think we can assume what happened. Inform Agent Calamus he's now in charge of reporting Reaper activity past the Loas relay.
Power damage? Yes, please. that. So now, gonna talk to Garrus if he has anything to say. Probably. Oh. Right, they move around. Where the fuck did he go? Ah. That's a nice risk versus reward system. Lounge.
Hey, Commander. I dug out some letters my youngest sister wrote when she was in high school. She was having a hard time. Teen drama and all that. Just needed her big sis. I guess with everything that happened down there, I just wanted to read them again. You sure make some unusual friends, Shepard. That is not a side of the Asari I ever want to see. Shepard?
Everybody was fighting the Rachni, trying to push them back through the relay. Finally, the Krogan were turned loose and stopped them.
I see.
But when the Krogan rebelled, we had to deploy the Genophage to stop them. Wasn't the only rebellion. 1,000 years later, the Geth revolted against the Quarians. That was a whole other war. Then along came the humans. My own people tangled with them for a while, and now, to top it all off, we've got the Reapers. What about you?
The Ouroboros fought the Densorin. The Endoromai conquered the Vandomai, and the Jatil turned against the Shah.
So, I guess nobody really ever gets their act together.
The Sinreal claimed to have found the path to eternal peace.
What happened?
The Ditaka preferred war and wiped them out.
I hope you guys had alcohol.
Some of the crew seem shocked by the monstrosities we have encountered. They haven't seen what the Reapers could corrupt after 100 years. That was our war. Every battle conjured a new nightmare. Commander.
Samara's the kind of soldier we need in this war. Nothing gets in her way. I just hope I'm not in her way someday. That woman means business. Now it's a mutated Asari. The Reapers are just a giant nightmare factory that never ends. I can only imagine what the Reapers are doing to the Drell, or the Hanar, or the Vorcha. This could get a lot worse before it gets better.
Indeed.
Shepard. It's a brilliant tactic, when you think about it. When has that ever mattered in war?
Yeah, but converting other life forms into Reapers? I can't wrap my head around that.
Makes sense to me. It ensures you never run out of cannon fodder. Eliminates any local resistance. And for every soldier you add, your enemy loses two. The one you converted, and his buddy on the other side who can't pull the trigger on a friend.
You sound like you admire them.
Same way I admire a virus or a thresher maw. They've adapted perfectly to their situation.
But the Reapers want to destroy us.
And I have no intention of letting them. But if you don't respect your enemy's capabilities, you're in for one nasty surprise after another.
Based Garrus. I think Garrus and Dinobot would get along well.
Possibly.
drop off at the Citadel, but first, actually, let's see. Got some stuff to find with the strike missile. Nice.
Faster than light jump successful.
Imagine Normandy giving off a little roadrunner noise as it evaded the Reapers.
I found something.
Oh, hi.
Signal confirmed.
Ooh. Data drives. Perfect. Oh, bullshit. Alright, let's keep the train moving, shall we?
Guys, I'm getting tired. I'm gonna hit the hay.
Alright, have a good one, Naza. I'm probably gonna keep on going for a while longer.
Alright then. Night, dudes.
And also, I might play some fear, or he'll really
Go
escape.
for it.
Not everything in this system was destroyed. We may recover something.
I don't need a play-by-play.
Evasion successful. I found something. Signal confirmed.
Nice. Some extra rations for our Turian brothers. And Orion brothers and sisters, of course.
Reapers eluded.
But of course. Here we go. I'm not really saying much, it's just there's not a whole lot to say when you're scanning for shit.
Signal confirmed.
Aha. I remember you. Sounds like we've got ourselves a defector. Got a couple more things to do before I call it a night, so. Alright, folks. We're not gonna go back to the Citadel just yet. Got a couple things to find in the Voyager cluster, and then we're gonna. Ooh, the Ruin Sea too, of course. So the Ruin Sea, then the Voyager cluster, and then I've got a special mission we're gonna go on before we call it a night with this wonderful stream of Mass Effect 3. Modded, of course. It's not here. Oh, it's gotta be here. Matano, then.
I found something.
Aha. Let's get the fuel reserves first. Small colony here, not much worth a look, but let's see if there's any. Aha! You have discovered a destroyed Cerberus research base. Reaper ground forces appear to have swept through, killing the scientists, their bodies scattered in the smoking ruins. The ground team reports that Cerberus appears to have been studying husks, both their production and the methods the Reapers use to control them. Continuing the research started when the Pioneer colony went offline in 2183. At the location of the original colony, EDI was able to decrypt backup database containing useful data that might improve alliance tactics and survival rates against Reaper ground troops. An intact Cerberus Mantis was recovered among the debris. Its pilots managed to make it only halfway across the hangar before being caught and torn apart by cannibals. Oh boy. Sucks for them. Hey, we got a gunship out of the deal. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yep. Anything else? That was it? That was it. Alright. Now we go over to the Hades Nexus where things get a little interesting.
Signal confirmed.
Schwartz all twisted there, Reaper forces. Where there's ease, there's an economy. I'm sure that's actually perfectly true in this universe. Just to make sure there's nothing at Shield before we move to the main attraction.
I found something.
Hey, we got something at Shield. More Prothean stuff. That would be great help for the Crucible. Sweet. Got ourselves a dig site to investigate. Looks like we're on our own here. Can't open that door. Power generator. Perfect. For those unlucky enough to follow, evacuating this rock is not the best thing I've done in years. This dig was an utter shambles, and you'll need all the luck you can get to get it running again. Let's assume you've already reactivated the atmospheric shield. To get the elevator online, you'll need to reactivate 3 portable generators. You'll find these under this datapad, in the lab, in the director's office. Oh, and one more thing. Be sure to check out the vault up by the landing site. There's some cracking items in there. Good luck, Sergeant D. Seiler. Well then, let's not disappoint him. Medical lab? The Prothean console we recovered is really quite amazing, but it pales beside the inscriptions we'd taken from the obelisk of Karza. At first we thought they were words, just gibberish that we couldn't understand. But they aren't. They're calculations, measurements, technical data written in an alien variant of Base 8 math. Base 8 math. The Protheans only had 4 digits on their hands. This will revolutionize our perception of Prothean science, but provides a few unwanted variables. By crunching the numbers, we're given an intergalactic representation of space-time, which is nonsense by itself. What is its purpose? Why leave it behind? We need to activate the data core, and to do that, we'd need to be Prothean. I fear we'll never truly understand the purpose of the artifact, but I may be able to reroute the control interface. Dr. Carter. Surely not a tip of the hat to one Dr. Major Samantha Carter from Stargate SG-1. I wonder if we can open this door yet. No, not yet. please. I've noticed many of you whispering and scheming around the water coolers of late, and this morning I found a mountain of bug reports on my OSD. One from each of you about the elevator power system. I set up the elevator myself. I know it works. I'll have you know I have tested it and there are no bugs to be found. None. It is perfect. The errors you claim to have, the inefficiency, and dare I say it, the incompetence is entirely down to you. Stop whining and get back to it. Ugh. Management, am I right? Now we can go down to the obelisk of Karza. Again, I just want to see if we can get to that door by the hangar. Oh, we can now. Nice. Let's check that out real quick before getting our main objective. Prothean stuff. 650 credits. That's it? Prothean statue, a terminal, and 650 credits? That was not really worth the effort. Alright, let's go get the obelisk of Karza and get off this rock. As you approach the obelisk, it reacts to the presence of the Prothean cipher and begins to glow, revealing the hidden holographical symbols and mathematical templates that are far beyond your understanding. Surely this is the legendary obelisk of Karza that you overheard a researcher discussing on the Citadel. You call on the shuttle. You need Cortez's help extracting this from the planet.
Unread messages at your private terminal, Commander.
Oh, I guess I should take care of that real quick. Actually, we can make it to the Citadel before that. Check, check, check. Yep, yep. Double check, good. Hit the Horset Nebula eventually. Oh, I missed a little bit in the Attican Beta cluster. We can hit that real fast on the way back. That's gonna make getting back a little tricky.
Faster than light jump successful.
We already got the Zeus Hope colonists off planet, so
evasion successful.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I need to get to the hospital.
Yes, Commander.
Excuse me. I recovered the rings of Elune. They're waiting in Bay D-24.
That's wonderful. Thank you. My people will treat this miraculous find as a call to support their local hospitals.
Excellent. Ah, Jacob.
Welcome to Serta. Thank you for shopping.
Hey, Shepard. I'm glad to see you. I know things are crazy right now.
Exactly. So you have to take the moments when you can. What's going on with the Crucible?
That project is crazy. Freaking huge. And all these brilliant minds are working night and day trying to figure it out. I wish you could see them. Heads down, piecing it together. It's something to see. We'll get this Crucible built, Shepard. And then, we'll win this thing. I feel it. Do you feel it?
Yeah, sure. I feel it. And I'm counting on you and everyone there. Get it done.
Believe it.
It was interesting to meet Bryn. How is she?
She's great, actually. It's good to see her work without the distraction of having to worry about the colony.
And you and her?
We're having a baby, Shepard.
Wow. Congratulations.
Wasn't exactly planned, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna be a better father than mine was. Do the whole thing right. It's,
One more thing to fight for.
You got that right. Bryn wants to name it after you.
Really?
Yeah. Shepard.
That's nice.
You could just name her Alyssa.
I'm gonna talk her out of it. No offense.
None taken.
Good.
That's actually kind of a wholesome conclusion to his loyalty mission character arc.
So what's going on with you? You still like what you're doing?
Things are good. I'm good.
Still not tempted to come back to the Normandy?
Always tempted, Shepard. But no.
So, you working on the Crucible?
Don't get me wrong. I'm smart. But not that smart. Hackett keeps me busy, though.
How's he doing?
Holding up. If they make old guys any tougher than that, I'd like to see it.
I'm glad we had time to talk.
Me too. Gotta take the moments when you can. So true. And Shepard, thanks again for getting my people out alive.
Take care, Jacob.
You too, Shepard. I'm thinking about you out there. Stay safe.
Got some more stations to do here.
I overheard what you said. I found this at a Cerberus station. A poison tailored to Turians.
Let me see. Yes, I think this is it. With these schematics, we should be able to come up with an antidote. Thank you. The General might pull through because of this.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay E-24. Emergency civilian housing.
Commander, thanks for coming.
This must be really hard on your sister. I'm very sorry for her loss.
It's tough to see her go through this. Damn it. There I go again.
I hope Sarah can find some peace here.
I'm glad I can be here for her. She wanted me to say something about her family. Wanted Thomas to hear it.
You need to be strong for Sarah now.
You're right. I'm so proud of her. She's no career soldier, but there she is, coping with all this. Reminds me of Dad. Whatever was going on, he put a smile on his face for us.
Your family made you what you are.
He did his best with 4 daughters and a strong wife. He always said live fire exercises was good prep for facing his girly horde.
Your sister's waiting. You'll be fine.
Right. Here we go. Okay. Remember the trip to the beach the summer before I left for basic training? I'll meet you back aboard the Normandy.
Hey there.
Hey.
Looking mighty low today. You okay? Anyone been bothering you?
No, it's not that. I'm fine.
Ah, I see. So, any news?
No, they just... Their shuttle must be real slow, that's all. Do you think they're okay? They promised they'd come get me, no matter what they had to do. But it's been so long.
I don't know, kid. I'm sure they'd be happy knowing you're safe.
It's just... I miss them. I miss them so much.
Back again, I see.
Do you know the current leader of the Suns?
Vosk? Don't remind me. Little scumbag shot his mouth off on a patrol mission once. Got half his squad killed. Real popular after that. We couldn't boot him from the Suns fast enough. Should have ended his tenure with a bullet.
Then what's Vosk doing as Blue Sun's leader?
He's vicious, organized, and a suck-up. Vito must have welcomed him back once I was gone. Vosk thinks he's got a bargaining position with Arya. What a laugh. I'll give it a month before she knocks his teeth in.
No designs on the Blue Suns yourself?
I spent some of the best years of my life putting the Suns together. Nowadays, they're just another gang posing as mercenaries. Breaks my goddamn heart to see what Vito turned them into.
So you're not interested?
Nah. I was done with them a long time ago.
Who are those people you were with?
Bunch of mercs from Omega. Signed on with them when I heard they were making a hit on Cerberus. Should have studied the job longer.
There's no way you could have known Korlak stopped working for Cerberus.
That's no excuse. I killed Korlak and I'd have done right by Cerberus. No. The way I see it, those bastards owe me.
Why go after Cerberus?
Started with them trying to hire me back after we hit the collectors. Cerberus paid me enough after the Omega-4 relay. Retired is what I should have done. But it's tough to settle down, knowing the Reapers are on their way.
What did Cerberus want?
They wanted anyone with experience leading a fight. Gave me a tour of one of their new cruisers. Nice setup. Top-of-the-line ship, organized crew, damn impressive weapons. Thought I'd been shot at by every kind of gun, but didn't recognize half of what Cerberus was using.
What scared you off?
Another hunch. Cerberus wanted me to lead their new recruits, but I slipped off tour to talk to their soldiers. Found a restricted area, and caught an officer without a helmet. Wasn't supposed to have done that, apparently.
You saw what the elusive man did to his people?
It's downright sick. I asked the soldier what the hell had happened to his face. Pissed him off. Or maybe he didn't even understand the question.
Things go downhill with Cerberus from there?
They didn't want me leaving, I can tell you. Shot my way out with one of their fancy new rifles. You know, I thought I'd find myself a bolt hole. Sit this one out somewhere warm and quiet. But no one tries to trick me into becoming a goddamn husk. Been picking up jobs against Cerberus ever since.
You seem pretty calm about the Reapers showing up.
Just wish they'd waited until I was dead and buried before setting Earth on fire. At my age, you're supposed to take it easy.
We're not gonna have much luck just sitting around.
True, but you've picked a hell of a fight to get yourself into. But that fleet you're putting together might make the Reapers think twice if you pull it off.
If?
Nothing personal. There's just a hell of a lot that could still go wrong.
Fair.
Free space is shrinking every day, and everyone knows it. Should get your fleets moving, at least. Keep them focused.
Paper the achievement slow Joe.
All right, Shep.
Cool.
I'll be here
I don't
a
know
while.
why you're telling me this, but okay.
Son of a bitch.
I found a Prothean sphere on Gehinnom. Contact the Alliance and tell them Commander Shepard asked them to pay you for it.
Yes, thank you. I'll call them right now.
About time. I know. You don't have to say anything. Come on. You just gonna stand there and watch? You're kind of making me nervous.
Good. Keep you on your toes.
Spectre status recognized. 1 moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Commons. Welcome to Kanala Exports. We appreciate your visit.
Thank you, Earth Clan. Welcome to Elkos Combine Arsenal Supplies. Come again.
I think I know which project you mean, and I've got a Hesperia period statue in Bay D24.
Commander Shepard, that's excellent news. I'll have it sent to that project right away. Thank you so much for your help.
Let's keep the good news train rolling.
I've recovered the obelisk of Karza. It's waiting for you in Bay D24.
You have? It's amazing. Thank you, Commander. That's going to help immeasurably with some very sensitive work.
You sure you don't want to do something a little more exciting?
I love this part of the Presidium. It reminds me of where I grew up.
Where's that?
Armali, back on Thessia. My mother and I lived beside a park. I spent hours there.
Doing what?
Reading, exploring, getting in trouble digging for ruins in the grass.
You're kidding.
I was very young.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cute.
No one else thought it was funny. Oh, the lecture my mother gave me. But she did buy me my first history book the next day. I miss her, Shepard.
What was she like?
She was confident and kind. She loved to wear yellow. I thought she was the most beautiful woman in the world.
You'll be okay, Liara.
Maybe you're right. Thank you, Shepard. I feel better. I wish we could spend more time together like this. Just friends.
It'd be nice. And who knows? Maybe you'll settle down after this.
You don't really see me going into civilian life, do you?
No. But I guess that's one more reason we should keep in touch.
Someone to share a few secrets with now and then?
You got it. Actually, I found a Cagliosaur skull preserved in amber. Maybe you could clone it, or...
You're kidding? You're kidding. Seriously? Well, if the genetic material is intact, we could... We've got cloning facilities on Surkesh. Cagliosaur genes were remarkably pliable. Cloning might be effective.
Spectre status.
Embassies are next. And the docking bay.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Hell of a view, isn't it?
During our war, this place became a myth to my people. A dream glimpsed only in the memory shards. The Citadel was both the heart of our civilization and its demise.
The Reapers hit here first, didn't they?
No one I knew had ever seen the Citadel. To be here now, I don't know what to think.
It might not seem like much, but a Prothean is standing on the Citadel alive. That's a victory in itself.
Perhaps. When things were at their darkest, we used to tell stories, imagining the wonders of this place. The seat of our empire, the power to sway worlds. The galaxy belonged to us.
Nowadays, a lot of races have embassies here.
It's true then. You share power with the rest?
It's not perfect, but it's kept the peace. Most of the time.
Pardon me. This one has been listening. This one suspects you are a Prothean.
I remember your kind when you were still minnows in the ocean.
This one is unworthy. This one has seen the face of an enkindler.
They consider your kind to be their gods.
A pity we did not teach them to speak better.
You're really a Prothean?
I am.
But if you lost the last war, what hope do we have?
For many, there may be no hope. The Reapers killed trillions in my cycle. The odds of being among the living are remote.
I don't think that's gonna work.
But you are still alive now. That alone is a miracle. And you still have the power to fight. My people knew your kind when you were young. Torian, Asari, Hana. There was potential in all of you. Now you must seize that potential and become the weapon you are meant to be. The weapon that tells the Reapers we are not machines. We are alive, and we will fight back.
Thank you. That meant a lot. Commander Shepard, it must be an honor to have a Prothean fighting alongside you.
He's starting to learn his way around. Javik is one of the best soldiers I've ever seen.
The commander is a capable warrior as well, for a human who once lived in caves. Thank you, Commander. I have enjoyed my time here, walking among the young. I will see you back on the Normandy.
Alright. There's anything new with Commander Bailey.
I have excellent news. Your daughter's paperwork has been processed.
So many pieces to put back together since the Cerberus attack. We're reeling from the implications. Udina in league with Cerberus trying to murder the Council. These are dark days for all of us.
Thought you'd be in the hospital.
If I'm breathing, I'm working. Probably the worst I've ever been hurt. Fitting, I guess, given the state of the galaxy. But if Cerberus thinks a few slugs is gonna keep me out of action, they've got another thing coming.
Oh, we'll retaliate.
Could this station be defended?
The internal security breaches have been patched, but we're dangerously low on manpower. We're grilling our own people and trying to figure out if Udina acted alone, but it's time-consuming. All in all, we're still vulnerable, but I think we've taken the right steps.
All that time you were working for Udina, did you ever suspect?
Always rubbed me a little wrong. Still, that traitorous bastard upped me. Probably made me for an idiot. I guess I proved him right.
He's dead and you're still here, Bailey.
Thanks to you. If you hadn't shown up, Udina and Cerberus would be dancing on my grave.
How does the Citadel fit into the war now?
The war finally found us. This is so far beyond our imagination, and we have been trained to expect the unexpected. Since the coup attempt, folks are shutting down and shutting in. I hear a lot of praying and crying. They're saying this is the war to end all wars. Well, I haven't seen anything to say they aren't right.
No time for rest. Good luck, Bailey.
Yeah, you too, Shepard.
Cerberus encryption algorithms of some sort.
I walked right past Samara. Let's go talk to Miranda first.
Good to see you're all right, Shepard.
Miranda, what's going on?
Couldn't meet in person. The Citadel is too dangerous right now. I heard about the attempted coup.
Yeah, with Kai Lang's help, Udina nearly seized control.
Kai Lang? That slippery bastard's still alive?
He's alive and right in the middle of all this.
That complicates things. I'll be on my guard. Look, I don't have much time, but I learned what happened to my sister.
Where is she?
I don't know that yet, but my father was definitely responsible. If he's done anything to her, I'll kill him.
Miranda.
Shepard, listen. I'm being hunted by Cerberus assassins. A lot of them. I need to stay out of sight.
What? Why?
I heard a rumor, maybe more, that my father is working on something for the Elusive Man. Something big.
Why would your father be working with the Elusive Man? Especially now.
My father is ruthless about preserving his legacy.
Legacy?
He has an obsession with making his mark in history, ensuring his dynasty lasts forever.
And you think the Elusive Man made him an offer?
Exactly.
Whatever's going on with your father can't be good. We have to figure this out.
I agree, but I need to do this myself. It's time I stopped running from him.
You're sure?
Yes. I can't think straight until I know Ari is safe.
Be careful.
I can't promise that, Shepard. Could you?
No. I couldn't.
Oh, there's Samara.
I hoped you'd come. I won't remain here much longer.
What are you doing on the Citadel, Samara?
I suppose I came to say goodbye. Falair is safe, and Rila is at rest. I felt the need to speak to you before heading to battle. I want you to know there is no one else I'd rather see leading us in our last hours.
We'll make the galaxy proud. The largest fleet in history is already on our side.
It is impressive. Most would have deemed such an alliance impossible. But Shepard, be sure to assess your force's strengths and weaknesses before setting out.
What are the other Justicars doing for the war?
Most have made it home. They will attempt to hold Thessia. With the odds we face, it's possible our order will no longer exist after this war.
There's that few of you?
Our numbers were never great. We must prepare to sacrifice ourselves, if that is what's required.
Was being a Justicar worth it if that's how it all ends?
The Justicars were formed to bring order to a world that laughs at the notion. The role is solitary. Its demands are lonely and uncompromising, often to the point of pain. But following the code left me with no regrets. Take that for what you will.
You know, I never asked you if your code has anything useful on fighting Reapers.
Treat them as any other enemy. Show no quarter, mercy, or weakness. The only difference is the scale of our foe. The code is too strict to account for such small discrepancies.
Is that how you see it too?
You yourself killed a Reaper on the Citadel, and then another on Tuchanka. I can only follow such bravery.
Will Falair be all right in the monastery? Or what's left of it?
We spoke for some time. It won't be easy. But if there is a way to survive, Falair will find it. It was good to see her again. Perhaps it's unseemly for a Justicar to dwell so much on her family.
I'm just happy things worked out.
I was fortunate that Falair saw things so clearly. And it would have turned out quite differently without your intervention. Thank you.
Good luck out there, Samara.
You as well. I don't know if you believe in such things, but Goddess go with you, Shepard. We'll both be tested in fire soon enough. Spectre status. One moment, please. Now arriving at ward level purgatory.
Will your new heavy armor keep you safe? I've watched reports on some of the things you're fighting.
Well, it won't stop a Reaper, but an extra second of shielding can be life or death.
So Vortex makes good shield capacitors?
The best. They don't skimp on plating either. Love it.
Sounds like you want to get back out there to try it out.
You know, a little. Can't wait to show it off to the team. Maybe I can take point more off of now.
Commander, I was just about to
two are having fun?
Yes. Joker has been smiling and laughing at a significantly higher rate since he and I agreed upon a relationship. I mean, he is happier.
It seemed like you two might make a good match.
I was not so certain. When I first presented this body to Jeff, he seemed aloof.
Really? What did Joker say?
He said I didn't have to conform to some feminine ideal in order to impress him. I then called him on his bullshit, and we then proceeded to talk normally. After your encouragement, his attitude exhibited signs of change. He said he was reluctant, but you convinced him to go for it.
I might have helped a little.
I see. Thank you for your support, Shepard. This is proving to be an illuminating experience. You just introduced me as your personal assistance mech.
Yeah, well, it was the only way to get you inside.
But you know I am not one. Why deceive others?
You don't really want to introduce yourself as an AI with Reaper-based code. They would lynch you.
That would be an inefficient way to render me non-functional. Your turn. Counselor Tavos.
Hot, but points off for attitude.
Shaira the consort.
Hot, I guess? Can we stop this? You're creeping me out.
Dalatras Linron.
Ew.
Your turn. Counselor Tavos.
Hot, but points off for attitude.
Shaira the consort.
Look who's here. The Blue Suns, Blood Pack, and Eclipse are in my pocket. I'll send them to war when you're ready for them. Is there anything on your mind?
How do you plan on taking Omega back?
I think I'm going to employ violence. I'm gonna slap Omega right out of the elusive man's greedy little hands.
We'll talk later.
I'm sure.
Just a little hint, a little preview of what's in store for us next time here at me. Before I call it a night, there's 2 more things I need to do on the Citadel.
Spectre, 1 moment, please. Now arriving at docking bay D-24.
You're sure of what you saw?
Yes, Sergeant.
Heard from your brother since then?
No, Sergeant.
All right, Talavi. I'll see if I can get you fighting Reapers instead of Cerberus.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. You won't thank me so much when you're eye-deep in husks.
I recovered Prothean data drives from Garbug. I'll have them brought here.
Commander Shepard, thank you. I'm sure that'll help with, any operation we have going.
Just let me know when you're ready to take a break. Shepard, glad you came.
What'd you have in mind?
Something that doesn't involve fighting Reapers.
I don't think they've conquered the bar yet.
I already scoped it out. But then I thought, if this was my last day alive, I'd actually like to remember it.
So?
So, I had an idea.
Where are we going?
Somewhere we're not supposed to.
Now you're talking.
Ever have that one thing you always wanted to do before you died, Shepard?
I've woken up with a Turian next to me.
Still trying to make me blush, huh?
Till it works. So what's your one thing?
The whole time I worked at CSEC, I'd stare up at the top of the Presidium and say to myself, I want to go up there. But I never did. There were 137 regulations telling me I couldn't.
So you got them changed?
No. Now I just don't give a damn.
Base to Garrus.
time to do something stupid just for the hell of it. Might be the last chance we ever get.
It's incredible.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't hope it would inspire a certain mood.
Something on your mind?
It seemed like you needed time to figure us out. Are you ready to be a one-Turian kind of woman?
The only thing that made leaving Earth bearable was knowing you were out there somewhere.
I felt the same way. The worst part
Oh
about
God,
the galaxy going to hell would have been never getting to see you again.
Well, here I am. Exactly where I want to be. I love you, Garrus Vicarian.
Wow. The vids Joker gave me, well, they never got this far. There was the part about sleeping together, but this is... I don't know.
Who needs a vid when you've got me?
Now, before we head back, there is one thing we're going to settle. Once and for all. I'm not saying you don't know how to handle a gun, just saying some of us know how to make it dance. So, let's find out who's really the best shot.
There are a few people in the galaxy who've seen me in action, Garrus. They seemed impressed.
Yeah, but I've actually seen you dance, Shepard. No comment.
Alright, Vicarian, you're going down.
And don't worry, I loaded it with practice loads for when you miss. That was an easy one. Let you build up your confidence. Long range, I wrote the book. Nobody alive can do this, not even Commander Shepard. Give me a tough one. I said a tough one.
Step aside. Do it.
I'm Garrus Vicarian, and this is now my favorite spot on the Citadel.
It's windy up here.
There. It's okay. I know there are other things you're good at.
Alright. Took care of a lot of it. That's all the time I've got for this installment of Mass Effect 3, so thank you all very much for watching, and we will see you again soon. I should go.